And news from Mumbai, David Headley's, in fact, deposition ended in Mumbai as, in fact, in the 26/11 terror trial of suspected LET operative Syed Zabiuddin Ansari alias Abu Jundal in India. The part Pakistani US national Headley deposing via video conference facility from an undisclosed location in the United States.
कोर्ट में कहा कि एनआईए के अधिकारियों ने उसको स्टेटमेंट पढ़कर सुनाया ही नहीं.
There might be some minor omission and inconsistency, but which won't go to the root of the case at all.
Did the National Investigation Agency botch up the statement they recorded of 26/11 approver David Coleman Headley? Take a look. In court, Headley said he never told the NIA he was part of a plan to assassinate then Pakistani President Pervez Musharraf, a point mentioned in his statement. He also said NIA officers asked him to identify other Lashkar-e-Taiba members, but US prosecutors had objected as their names were also mentioned along with their photographs. And finally, as required by law, the NIA did not read out this statement to Headley. On Ishrat Jahan, Headley clarified he had no first-hand knowledge that she was a Lashkar operative. He also said the LET's women's wing was not for combat roles.
That women wing not doing any terrorist activity. By these admissions, whatever he has deposed about Ishrat Jahan, the evidentiary value has not been lost.
ये ओमिशन है, इम्प्रूवमेंट है. कोर्ट के सामने पहली बार ये कहानी लाने की कोशिश की, आज ये साबित हुआ.
38 degrees is just too hot to work. That was the bizarre reason given by the defense lawyer in an attempt to seek an adjournment in the court proceedings. The judge threw out the demand, calling the grounds ridiculous. That said, after 9 days of examining and re-examining David Coleman Headley, there's been not a single piece of evidence against the main accused, Abu Jundal. In Mumbai, Tejas Mehta for NDTV.